What's good, everybody? We are back with another FORTCRAFT video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys some tips and tricks for how to be good at the game. So it's actually, like, this game that I just played was going to be my gameplay, but then my nose started itching, I started sneezing, I was like, okay, next game will be my gameplay. Of course, I get first place. Last dude, I shot him out of the sky after he jumped on a jump pad, and I didn't record it, which is so frustrating. But it's alright. We still got the same tips and tricks. I'm still going to help you guys get those W's. And we get a hat as our reward. Very nice, very nice. We'll go ahead and claim whatever we've got up here. So, like I said, showing you guys some tips and tricks for how to be good at FORTCRAFT. Obviously, a lot of these are probably going to carry over whenever it comes to Fortnite Mobile. It's basically the same game. This just has a different name and different developers. So, the first one, I don't really think many people know about this, but it's actually really, really cool. The cool thing about FORTCRAFT, the way that it's probably, this is something that should be added to Fortnite Mobile, is that they have a custom build that you can automatically build with one tap. So essentially, the way it starts out is you've got this automatic structure, which is what most people will build in Fortnite whenever they're trying to go up against somebody, especially at the end of the game. One tap and it'll automatically build this. But this doesn't have to be your default structure. You can actually tear things down, so you can adjust what you want your default structure to be. You can tear it down, so if I want to, it'll only be, I believe I can go 2 ramps up is the max up I can go. So you can't go more than 2 high, but you can go 2 high. So if I wanted to, that could be my default structure. If I wanted to, this could be my default structure. We get 2 going up on each side up. So you can only go 1 high on, oh, okay. So figuring out some more things about how it works, but you can, you can mess around with it all day. Lots of different default structures that you can build. So say I was to make this my default structure. It'd be pretty freaking weird, but I can make it work if I want to. Oh my gosh, these people keep sending me invites! Oh, y'all killing me. I'm trying to make a video. So if I wanted to, I could have the world's weirdest default structure, and there you go. So also something you need to know when you're making your default structure, whenever you exit out, basically wherever I press save from, so if I have this set as my default structure, anytime that I build, if I press save right here, it's going to build this exact structure, and this is going to be my stationing in relation to it. So I'm going to go ahead and exit and not save, because that's not what I want my structure to be. So as you can see, whenever I press the button to build the default structure, that's where I'm going to land in the structure every time, which means I can build that same thing over and over again until I run out of resources, because that's the position I need to be in order to build consecutively, which is really, really useful. So we're going to show that off a little bit in our gameplay, as well as showing you guys some other tips and tricks. So a lot of you guys probably know me from my Rules of Survival gameplay. A lot of you are probably going to already know these tips and tricks, so sorry if I get a little repetitive. But this is for the beginners, this is for the experienced player. For the person that's played Rules of Survival for a long time, there's still lots of stuff in FORTCRAFT that you should know coming into the game. A few different settings things. I didn't realize that it doesn't already come on the highest graphic settings, so I recently did that, as well as turning on the high FPS settings. 2 things you're definitely going to want at the beginning of the game are aim assist and auto fire. Now, aim assist doesn't really do a whole lot, but auto fire is really, really, really useful, and you guys are going to see that more once we get into our gameplay. Most of this stuff I have not switched, so it does have certain auto pickup things, and this will vary depending on whether or not your inventory is full. This is going to automatically pick up firearm, material, ammo. It won't automatically pick up grenades unless you choose it to. And then recovery. Oh, can you choose an auto recovery? Hold up. Oh, wait, no. Oh, that's auto pickup for recovery items. Okay. So another nice thing that they've implemented into the game for FORTCRAFT is that you can place your location and it will automatically drop you to where you're trying to go. So I've selected that location. Essentially what it's going to do is wait till you get to the closest possible point. Now this might not be the fastest possible way to get there. So if you're looking for the fastest possible way, I don't know that this is 100% the way to go, but it's going to get you exactly to where you're trying to go without having to worry about falling out or whatever it would be. So essentially it's going to fly you directly over the spot, and then it's going to skydive you straight down. So you're going to go exactly to that spot, and that blue building is where I want to go. So I am all right with it. It should work. I'm assuming it's going to work. You can see we've already got our auto fire on as well. And there's actually somebody landing there before us, so I might actually divert my flight path. So it looks like it's not the fastest possible flight path, but it's definitely effective if you're trying to get to a very exact spot. So I'm actually, okay, I see people all over the place and I have no gun. I'm going to need to get a gun ASAP. Hopefully we can get in this building and get one before somebody finds us. So we do want to go ahead and turn on our auto fire. If you hold down run for long enough, it'll turn on auto run as well. So we've had that on for a second there. We're going to pick up that. And alright, there we go. We get a purple QBU, or UMP, not QBU. QBU's in Rules of Survival, not FORTCRAFT. So if you're wondering, the rankings are white, green, blue, purple, gold. I'm not sure what the specific names for those tiers are, but those are the rankings in order from least to best. And we do get a purple AWP right there. So we're going to go ahead and shield up real quick. We got shots fired outside. We're probably going to end up dropping... What do I want to drop? We're going to pick up the AWP instead of the shield. And we're going to see if we can get on top of this building and spot whoever it is. So you're about to see the beauty of auto fire come into play in a few minutes. But basically what it will do is as soon as you are aiming at a person, it's automatically going to start firing. So one of the more difficult aspects of Battle Royale games on mobile is that you have to both aim and turn and fire all at the same time. We got a guy up here that we're going to go take out. Oh, we got a whole gunfight happening, actually. So as you can see, it's automatically firing for us. We don't have to fire ourselves. I'm going to take out both of these dudes real quick. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. And I will take all of your drops. So as you can see, we don't have to worry about aiming, firing, and moving all at the same time. You can pick your battles as they come, which is super, super nice. That was one of the more obnoxious things about playing Rules of Survival on mobile, is that I was... Oh, he ran out of all of his ammo. Okay, we'll pick up the AR. We definitely are going to want an AR earlier in the game. Is there anything else that I want? You know what? We're going to pick up the shield. I think we got people around. Hopefully nobody shoots me. Okay, we are good. And I guess we're actually... I'd rather pick up the bandages right now because that's only one drink. So we are good to go right now. And apparently I dropped my AR because I'm just an idiot like that. We'll go ahead and pick that bad boy up. So it's the lowest rank, but it's still going to be useful. There's a little bit of, I believe it's mainly damage discrepancy between the different tiers. That's the main place where you're going to notice the differences. And I think we've got at least one more person here. I'm not exactly sure where, but we should be able to find him, and once we do, we should be good to go. So you're going to have audio cues up on the top as well, like you do with Rules of Survival. So in the directions where it tells you south, east, west, north, it's going to give you different audio cues based off where there's footsteps, based off where there's gunshots, which is really helpful for me right now because for some reason whenever I'm recording, I can't hear any audio for the game, which is really obnoxious. Another thing you're going to want to do, which I've actually done a really terrible job of so far this game, is make sure you've got some resources so that you can build. If you get into a major gunfight, you're definitely going to want to start building as soon as possible. And in order to do that, obviously, you're going to need resources to do it. So right now, we're just knocking this stuff down, getting some wood because I do want to get on top of that water tower because there is a chest up there. There's also audio and visual cues for the chests as well. So you're going to hear kind of like a, almost sounds like, I guess kind of like glowing. I don't know. It's tough to describe. But basically, it'll also show up. You can see the gold on the top of the screen. And we're going to get a, not much. All right, so a little bit of a waste of resources because we already had a purple UMP, which is significantly better than the blue UMP. So now we're going to run up on the hill. I'm pretty sure I see a structure up here, which probably means somebody that we can fight. Oh, and we've also got a bounce board. So I actually haven't used one of these yet. I kind of want to put it into play real quick. So we're gonna drop that bad boy on the ground. Can only be placed on buildings. Okay, so I guess I just gotta build something right there, and then I can use my bounce pad. Let's see. Ta-da! Okay, I guess that's what we gotta do. And can I just straight up run on it? Okay, how does my... There we go. Okay, so our parachute is automatically going to be activated. And that is not even a building made by somebody. That bad boy was already there. So that was a little bit of a waste of a jump pad. I'll probably run back down to it. And we do get a chest up here. So not a total waste. Not a total waste. Although it's just another AWP. And I've already got a purple one. Obviously, I'm not going to be grabbing that. And do we have anything else up here in these boxes? Always want to check the boxes just to see if you got anything good in there. As far as I know, people don't typically hide in them unless they're just like really bad at the game. I don't know why you would hide in a box, but maybe you'll encounter somebody that does it. We've only seen one person so far this game. So hopefully we can get a little more action so I can try to give you guys some more tips and tricks. So in my opinion, two of the best weapons in the game are the Scoped AR and the Scar. Now, ironically, if you shorten Scoped AR, it would be Scar. But they are two very different weapons. So Scars are basically the upper level versions of the assault rifle. So the M16 is going to be what it's called for the white, green, and blue rankings. And then whenever you move up into the higher rankings, it's named a Scar. It's really good just because already ARs are really good in the game, and it's just the more powerful version of it. Looks like... Where's this bad boy? Is it? It must be up top in here. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and build. You've also got a nice little auto switch feature back and forth between your gun and your hammer right there. So you can tap that if you're in a hurry and you've been using your hammer and you need to get rid of it real quick to use your weapon. And we've also got a legendary flamethrower right here. Now I got to decide what it is. Usually your shotgun is what you're going to use in close range. So I'm going to drop the shotgun for the flamethrower and see if we can use this in action. I've actually... Oh, we got gunshots. I'm not sure where. Up on that hill, I think? Oh, I see him. I see him. Alright, so we got our auto fire on. You know what? We might actually... Ooh, I actually landed a hit on him. I'm not sure if auto fire works with snipers. It does not. Alright, so you're going to have to lead your bullet because unlike in Rules of Survival... Bullets actually do travel distance in this game, so that's a little important thing to note. If you're using auto-fire, it's good for close and medium range. You're probably not going to want to use it at long range because the auto-fire is not going to naturally lead your bullets. So instead, you're probably going to want to turn it off and fire yourself so that you can lead the bullets and you'll have a higher amount of accuracy at long range. At just about any other range, you'll be perfectly fine to use auto-fire. Or see if we can sneak up on this person. They're trying to run away. They got a little bit scared once I landed a couple shots. Hopefully they're not camping or anything, even if they are. We can probably turn on them real quick. And I believe... Okay, I just discovered this yesterday, but there's actually a feature where you can auto 180 in Rules of Survival. And so to do that, all you got to do is double tap the movement button. It looks like that's not a thing in FORTCRAFT. Might be a thing in the future, I don't know. I feel like it would be useful for when you're getting shot at. It seems like I see a lot of people do that, so I'm not sure if they're like bots. I don't know if there are bots in FORTCRAFT. It's hard to discern, especially given the fact that you don't pick up armor, and usually how you tell whether or not someone's a bot in Rules of Survival is by their armor, and also the fact that whenever you shoot at them, they go ahead and crouch for you. So it's a little bit tougher to tell in this game. We'll probably find out more about that in the future, but we're going to keep on going. I wish I would find some more people. Oh, I saw somebody running across that field, I'm pretty sure. Maybe? Okay, maybe I'm seeing things. Maybe they're hiding behind these trucks. Okay, maybe I don't see anybody at all. I wish I would find more people, and I'm actually going away from the safe zone like an idiot right now. So obviously, just like in Rules of Survival, you do have a safe zone that you're going to want to try to stay in, because when you leave the safe zone, then the storm starts to hurt you real bad. And it hurts, guys. It hurts. I can't speak right now. That's not what I was trying to say. Oh, there we go. We got somebody running across that hill. We're going to pull out our AR. Do I want to auto-fire at him? That's the thing. Like, you don't have to auto-fire. Basically, it'll only auto-fire if you aim at them. So if you just aim away and you don't want them to know where you are for a little bit longer, then basically you can just not aim at them. I think I can get him at this range, though. Oh, come on. Oh, I got a 31 on him. I'm surprised I actually landed. Yeah. So I don't know if that's, like, I don't know. Oh, he's shooting at somebody else. Oh, got that headshot, boys. I'm pretty sure she just took out the guy right here. Oh, we're going to have... Yes. Yes, and there's a purple scar. That's what I wanted. One of my favorite weapons in the game. Purple scar is second to the gold scar, obviously. Gold being the highest ranking. So we're going to pick that bad boy up. And can I pick those up? Can I pick them up? Oh, come on. Give me that medal. Give me that medal! Oh my goodness. Alright, whatever. We'll let it go. And this dude really did not have much at all. And we're way outside the safe zone, so we gotta get moving. Holy crap, 335 meters. I should have been paying a little bit closer attention, but I really wanted that kill, so... It's alright, it's alright. We should be able to make it in there safely. We've got some bandages just in case. Now another little tip for you guys. This little eyeball will allow you to basically look around without changing the direction that you're running. Yes, I am aware that I just missed a chest. I'm trying to get inside the safe zone. So if you just move the eyeball, it lets you look side to side, and this is what the storm looks like, guys. It's an actual storm as opposed to in Rules of Survival, which is more like a toxic wasteland, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. And hopefully I'm not coming up on a big hill. It's tough to see whenever you are in the storm. We're only 121 meters out, so we should be able to make it inside safely. So once we do, we're probably going to build up a little bit. Holy crap, there's somebody right ahead of me. There we go, we got a headshot on him. And they actually had a couple of potions. That's nice. We got a little bit lucky right there, honestly. I usually never see people whenever I'm out in the storm. And normally I would pick up that shield drink, but we are hurting so bad that I'm going to go ahead and just run all the way in. Once we're in, like I said, we're probably going to build up. Once we check our surroundings, and we have actually got low ground, so typically you want to try to get the high ground. We're going to do that real quick, and we've actually still got a decent amount of health and shield. So I'm probably going to get as much high ground as I possibly can, and then we might actually just hop into a building and heal up. We got 3 kills so far, 12 people left. We're looking pretty good, and there's actually a chest right there. I can't leave that alone. I can't leave it alone. You never know if it's going to be an RPG or something like that, and I really love the RPG. Wow. All right, that was a green Uzi. That was a very underwhelming chest, to say the least. So, oh, and fortunately enough, we got some more bandages right here. So we're going to heal up. Always want to try to stay full health. Always want to try to make sure that you're reloaded as well. Once again, more tips coming from some Rules of Survival videos that some of the beginners might not know. I would imagine if you've really played any shooter game before, you want to make sure you're healed. And you want to make sure that you're reloaded. But anyways, we're going to go ahead, reload our SCAR, and then we're going to move the rest of the way to the zone. Not too far to go. We got 111 meters. Now, if somebody's got that high ground up there, they're going to have a big, fat advantage because that is way above everybody else. And typically, if you got the high ground, that means you got the easy angles on everybody. So we're probably going to try to stay away from that if possible. Unless we manage to find out that there's nobody up there, in which case I'm definitely going to go and try to capture it myself. So we're not seeing anybody. We want to alt view every once in a while just to make sure we got nobody following us. That's the thing. If you don't have a scoped AR, like I don't have a scoped AR right now, you're not going to get into a whole lot of long-range battles unless you're an amazing sniper. I personally prefer a gameplay style that lets me have a little bit of leeway, so rather than requiring like a one-shot aim, especially on a mobile game, I'm fine with it on a PC game because aiming's so much easier, but because of the difficulty of aiming on mobile, it's just tough to get snipes. With the scoped AR, you can basically just spam the shoot button rather than having to worry about... Alright, we're actually getting close to the middle of the safe zone, and we got an airdrop landing up there. Those are going to show up on the map for those of you guys that didn't know that. So what we're going to do is actually we're going to start building up. We're going to use stone because we've got enough. So like I said, guys, you got that nifty little build button. That's automatically going to build structures for you so you don't have to build all the way around like you would have to in Fortnite. The main reason for that is just because you're on mobile and it is so difficult to build. So we got a guy running over there. I might take a shot at my sniper. I'll take a shot with my sniper. And is he outside the zone? Ooh, look at that! Oh my gosh! My first snipe kill, and we only took one shot. Oh my gosh, that was filthy. That was filthy. Let's go. I never used the sniper in our first shot. There's only 3 people left. Can we go back-to-back dubs right here, guys? Can we go back-to-back dubs right here? That would be lit. All right, we just got to keep an eye out around. I don't have a great vantage point from up here. Fortunately, we do have a pretty good spot in the zone. Now, we have an airdrop coming down around there. We do need to keep an eye out up on the edges because there are people that could potentially get angles on us. And there's also a ton of buildings left. So, we're going to wait this out. I might end up nah, we'll keep going. Let's see. Any other tips and tricks that I need to give you guys while we are waiting out the rest of these people? Another airdrop. Oh my gosh. And fortunately, we are in the safe zone. So you change which resource you're building with by tapping on each of those different things, obviously. I don't even have enough stone to build with that. We're going to go ahead and switch to wood just because that's what we have the most of. And if I need to spam, that's going to be my go-to resource. Normally, I'd like to have more resources than I do right now. But we've been a little bit rushed at certain points in this game, so I'm fine with it. You're going to want to move up and down if possible whenever you are in here, especially if there are people that could potentially have the high ground on you. Holy crap. Holy crap. All right, we got our auto fire on. All right. Ooh, okay, okay, good shots, good shots. Props to you, sir. Oh, this dude's good. This dude's good. All right. What do I want to do? Knock down my shield a good amount. How could she see me from down there? Oh, I'm at 22. All right, I need to heal up. Flamethrower. How much range does a flamethrower have? All right, and Starship takes me out. I thought I had a little more time. Good shot, sir. So that's going to be it for the video, guys. We did get 4 kills. But they seem to be the better player, and I was a little bit distracted. So I'm sure there's probably some tips that I left out. If there are any players that have played the game more than me that would like to drop some tips down below, that would always be appreciated. Something to learn from them. Always build higher. That's probably what I should have done right there. I could have built so much higher, and she wouldn't have had the high ground on me. But she was hitting her shots. I was not hitting my shots, and that's what cost me the game. So hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys next time.